Well, filming my earlier video about making the Crewman from Halo 1 Anniversary into a G8 male, my first whole video I made was over like an hour 45 minutes, and I had to scrap it. So I took snippets of it, what I thought was useful from the video, to make it into a separate video. At the end of that video, I was making the showing how to make the G8 male crewman that we just made into a G8 female using a morph. This is what the rest of the video was like. I hope this was able to help you, and I hope you understand now how to make custom clothes for G8 male and female. Huge tip though, if you want to make it for a female, I recommend you find a female shape and G8 male to G8 full. So if I do this, it can make it into a female shape. So I already have my G8 males saved and all that. So I'm going to go to Crewman Patches. I'm going to go to Edit. I'm going to go to Object. Figure, Rigging. Convert figure to prop. Here we go. I converted that to prop. Now, let's go ahead and do the same thing for the outfits. Oh, Lord have mercy. Look at that. Look at that. Those patches are damaged. So, we're just going to, keep trucking along because it's just an example. I'm now going to go to Crewman Outfits and do the exact same thing. Edit, Figure, Rigging, Convert Figure to Prop. Now I have my props here. So let's go ahead and do that. And double click and rename stuff, So I have that back there. And now I'm going to delete G8 male. Fudge. I messed up. Control Z. It's back. Now I'm going to hit Control Crewman Outfits, and then I'm going to go ahead and hit Unparent. Unparent as well here. I go to G8 male. I hit Delete. So G8 females loaded up. You're going to get deformities. You're just going to have to live with that. Oh, you don't have to, but don't expect it to be perfect every time. Like this Unity patch right here, that looks perfectly fine, to be honest. It's the deck crew and the pillar bottom badge that suck. Your best option here is to go ahead and hit G8 female, go to outfits, rename it. That just was bothering me. You don't need to do that, but I'm doing that. Crewman patches, go to services, make sure the material is still named the same, because I know DAZ sometimes renames them when you transfer them into a prop or something. Go over to export a file. You're going to get to this little section. When it opens up, I'm going to have Crewman right here. I'm going to make a new folder called Female. Crewman Patches. I'll select that so I get the name. And I hit over here and hit Save. I hit Accept. This should be good. I'm going to go over to my 3ds Max now. And I'm going to go ahead and import a female head morph thing that I got. So I selected my import and I'm importing it now. Alright, so let's go ahead and hide this. You can do it all manually if you really want to. No one's going to stop you. So let's go ahead and hide my male. Now I got to import the new patches. This is the old patches. So imports. So now I'm in my import settings. Crewman, female, Crewman patches. Let's see what I actually got exported. Hopefully it's just the patches. Let's just do female at the end. Alright, so I did just import the patches. Now, we might want to do the outfit as well so we can accurate, export thingy-majigger. Export, yes, accept. Go over to your fancy program, import it. It's imported. I'm going to rename the last 3 things as female. So now I have my little section. So I can take my good patches from my male export that I've imported and move it over to the female one. So, because look how deformed that circle is. It's horrible. It's absolute trash. So I'll just change that to raw in the name, so I know I can clone this, and I'll name this female. So this will be the new female patches. And I'm going to collapse it so I can keep the turbo smooth enabled. Now I'm going to grab this. I'm going to try to match the size. Make sure I'm on world. And I don't have automatic snapping on. Make sure I had the original one. Move it over here. Move it over there. Do this. And notice how it's not actually going to be flush anymore. So now I got to get creative. So let's go ahead and not give up. So I'm going to have to do this. I guess gotta get out of the breast area because they're apparently too big. And I'm going to go over here, change it to screen. I'm going to then go over here because I'm trying to make it as accurate as possible. So let's go back over here. Did I do? Oh, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna do this side over here. So rotate it to that degree. Okay, that's what sucks about when you work with the model. Sometimes pieces of the mesh get in the way, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. You gotta just move it out of the thing and try your best not to mess up. Because for some reason it's slouched. But just don't give up. You'll eventually get it. Is it too big? It might be too big. Because normally, look at the size difference. From this point to this point, I have mine's just simply too big. So I might need to do this and shrink it down. Is that what? That looks good to me. I'm putting way too much effort into this, to be honest. The patches, yeah, I'll just keep doing that. Alright, I'll look at it directly so I can get a good clean. And then I'll move it down a little bit more so it stays in the white part of the uniform and not on top of that. And now I can export this. Let's make sure everything is fine. You might need to sometimes level out like this chest area. I don't think crewman outfits would actually be that tight. So you might need to make some changes every so often. Oops, wrong button. So I have this section all done up. I'm going to go to Control Outfit Female, Control C, File, Export Selected, Crewman Outfit Female. Make sure you're in the right folder. Save, export, done. Same with patches. Control C, file, export, export selected, Control V, save, export. Donezo. Go ahead and go to your your DAZ, and go ahead and delete the outfits. You might want to make sure the crewman patches are still there, so you can copy that material and not have to reapply everything. So let's go ahead and import now. Female section, outfit, accept. Go ahead and go to your crewman patches, surfaces, right click, copy the shirt, drop down the menu. See, look, see, it changed it. Now instead of saying shirt, it says shirt for crewman outfits. I wanted to say shirt because I'm just, that's what I had it as before. And if I make material save files, that's going to be looking for the material name shirt. So make sure everything's selected. Right click and paste. I was able to change the material name in the tools for geometry editor. So now I can get rid of the old patches. I can import the new patches. If I can find it. Yes, female. Open. Accept. And make sure you copy something from here again. Shirt. Nope, not patches. I want to copy from the outfit. Copy. Then paste. Now I have my outfit for here. So, by applying that Gen 8 female morph, I was able to cut down on actually having to go into my 3ds Max and repositioning the raw skeleton from the game to fit the female body. I was able to just apply the morph. It forces it to go to its shape, then go into 3ds Max and actually do fine editing to it. Because who knows, maybe it would have broken it somewhere, like it did with the patches. That required me to do a lot of editing for it, but it saved me a lot more time than it would be to actually redo it from scratch. So I got to make sure I, transfer utility. Just say female. Just say female outfits. Make sure it's set to full body. Add smoothing modifier. And remember last time, the smoothing modifier was set to smoothing groups, or shape groups, whatever it was, and they didn't look too good. So I'm going to go ahead and go to Crewman outfit female, and change it from base shape to generic. Which could make or break the outfit, who knows. Now let's go ahead and do the same thing for the patches, sorry. Figure, transfer, just say female, patches female, full body. Don't need to do smoothing modifier, accept. And now I have to do the same thing. So, gotta make sure it works. Just because the armpits were good on the male doesn't mean the armpits will be good on the female. Same thing with the pants. Actually, it's pretty impressive. I think it came out really well. Notice how you can see the line being stretched. That might need to be fixed. But I have to zero it out again. There we go, it's zeroed. Same situation as last time.